Hi friends, welcome to my another talk. It's a beautiful morning. Uh, so far I have been talking about starting a business, start business, become entrepreneur. But today I'm going to talk a little different, I'm saying, don't get into business. I'm repeating, don't get into business if you are not able to control these four important things. If you're not comfortable just looking at other entrepreneurs, their lifestyles, cars, buildings, holidays, just looking at those things, don't decide that you want to be an entrepreneur. Because becoming an entrepreneur or starting a business is a real tough job. And that is what I am today going to reveal it to you. It looks very beautiful, it looks very flashy, but if you do not have these four qualities in you, don't get into it. So, point number one, if you do not have money, do not start business. It sounds very flashy, and people say that he's overnight success, but in real life it doesn't happen. So if you do not have money, my advice is get the money first, because you need to pay for the food, you need to pay for your daily expenses. Every damn thing needs money. So if you do not have money, first and foremost what you should do is get a job. Seriously work, do whatever best you can do, and save some money for yourself. So if you do not have money, if you're not able to get money in your job, so then there is a problem with your habits. So rather go and address your habits first. Put best efforts in whatever you are doing and get some money first. So point number one is, do not get into business if you do not have money. Friends, point number two, which is extremely important, you have to be really hard nut to crack. You should never ever give up, because in business it's really difficult. It's not that you will be very successful in 1 month, 2 months, 6 months. Probably you will have to toil for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. So you have to be mentally very tough. You can't be a quitter. You cannot give up in between. So you plunge into the business, decide very clearly, but once you are into it, so don't give up. You may have very difficult times. I think every entrepreneur, businessman goes through very difficult times. He has his ups and downs. So you have to be mentally prepared that nobody is going to win in day one or year one. So you need to be mentally very tough. Don't give up. Whatever tough happens, don't give up. Dar ke aage jeet hai, that's what people say. So for all entrepreneurs, once you plunge into it, don't think that you will be able to give it up, so fast. So you have to be ready for the slog. People will criticize you. There will be times when you will feel that, oh my God, I cannot carry it forward. But you have to keep moving on, because your team will looks up to you. You have to lead from the front. So don't give up. That's point number two. Point number three, whichever industry or business, it may seem very flashy and easy to you, but whichever business or stream you want to get into, you must learn nuts and bolts of that particular business. If you're getting into food business, go and work with the restaurant, see how it works. Go to a McDonald's, get a job, see every operation which is happening there. Similarly, if you are going into education business, so you should know, the how education business works, how teaching is done, Similarly, if you are into, say, e-commerce business, want to start e-commerce business, first go and work with an e-com company. India's top e-commerce entrepreneurs, they have actually earlier worked with biggies like Amazon and all. So my advice would be, learn the nuts and bolts of that particular business before you really get into that business. Don't think it is easy. It is absolutely tough. So you must master it, you should understand it in minute. Now the point number 4, which is extremely important. If you are not good at selling, you have to sell yourself all the time. You have to sell your idea all the time. You have to sell your business all the time. So if you do not have closing skills, if you cannot close the sale, if you cannot convince the people, if you cannot convince your team, if you cannot convince your vendors, if you do not have those sales closing skill, business closing skills, if you are not able to convince your investors, your bankers, if you are not able to sell your ideas to them, I'm sure you are bound to fail. So it is extremely important for you to believe in your idea, because only when you believe in your idea, you can convincingly sell it. If you are not believing in your idea, nobody will believe in your idea. So you have to strongly believe in your idea, and you must have selling skills. Now people think that sales job I don't want, but what people every time forget is, even if when you are going for an interview for an R&D job, or you are going for an interview for any job, you're basically selling yourself, you're selling your brand, you're selling your acumen. So if you are not having sound selling skills, please go and learn them. Have a mentor or learn from somebody who knows it better than you. But if you do not have right kind of selling skills, if you're not able to close things, if you do not know the closing, I think you are bound to fail. So the number 4 point, which is extremely important, you must learn, is selling skills. This is our office. I absolutely love this office, coming to this office on Golf Course Road. Now what I want to do is, I would really like to summarize it for you. And before I summarize, a few points which you must take. Number 1, don't think that you will have a lot of free time. So entrepreneurship is not normal 9 to 5 job. You have to toil 24/7 into 365. You may have fun probably once the business is on autopilot, you have professional team in place, or business is well set. But initially, sometime, few years, you will have to really slog. You will have to really work hard, so there won't be a free time for you. Have a mentor. Faster you have a better mentor selected, better for you. You will grow much faster if you have a mentor. In my case, I got mentors very late. If you're not having physically some mentor available, think of some people, start following them, learn from what they are posting online, or the way they conduct business, read in the newspapers. But you must have a mentor, and as somebody says, you become average of 5 people you spend maximum time with. So spend maximum time with good 5 people who are kind of your mentors, or people who are better than you in that particular field. So in the end, I would say I'm not saying don't get into business. What I'm trying to say and emphasize is that get into business, but before that, master these 4 points which I have shared with you on this Sunday morning. And I'm sure once you start looking at those and then you get into your passion, you will be absolutely successful. All the best.